Hey folks, Charlie Sims here. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day and thank you for joining me for a speed build. Today we are building a little reader's paradise here in Windenburg. It was originally going to be for one person and then I got a bit carried away doing one of the teenagers' bedrooms, and then I thought, oh okay, this sim can have like a little teenager, and I was thinking that this was like a teenage mom and daughter, but you can download this for any Sims. I was just kind of imagining like the Sims while I was building this, and that's how I made that's how I made the room really personalised. But yeah, so the teenager is into a lot of things. So yeah, I really liked the room, but we'll get onto that when we get onto the teenager's room. We're still doing the exterior right now, and I do change this thatched roof soon, I believe. I haven't actually done a build with a thatched roof yet. I should, I just like, I don't know, I just haven't. I just prefer it with the normal brick roof, but one day I'll do it. So also wanted to make this seem quite overgrown. Well, it is, like, it's very overgrown. So the landscape, we landscape for quite a while, which is a bit unusual for me. I'm quite minimal with the landscaping. I think I am anyway. But yeah, like, there's nothing minimal about this. This is just overgrown, and I wanted it to be quite green. Like, there's a few flowers and things, but like, it's mostly just, you know, left. Really, it's not very manicured, so that's what I was thinking for the greenery. And yeah, so my inspiration for this house was I just wanted to make like a little small secluded house in the country, where the sim living here just loved reading, and like maybe they were a bit introverted and they just wanted to be like by themselves. That's what I was thinking for this, that they just want to be alone, really. And yeah, so this ends up being super cluttered as well. I really wanted to make the house cluttered, so I do that as well. And yeah, make some vines like go up the wall. And I really enjoyed using that wedding arch as well, just adding some more vines on that. And I think I keep those vines because yeah, they look pretty good. I don't think I keep those though. So yeah, I think if we were to assign personality traits to the sim living here, I think the parent would be a slob and a bookworm and a loner. I'm saying slob, I mean it's more of a hoarder really. Like, when we get to the inside of the house, you'll understand what I'm talking about, but it's more of a hoarder than a slob. And then yeah, not sure about the teenager, but there's a lot of things that they like that you'll discover when we get to their room. But at the moment we're still going back and forth with the shell of the house. Just thought it kind of needed something on this roof. Do really like the landscaping at this point, but we do a little bit more. They've got like a tiny little back garden. Well, I mean, it's not really a back garden, it's just like a place to sit with a little barbecue. This lot is actually where the bar in Windenburg is, and I really like this lot. It's really cute and small, and it's right next to a road. Yeah, I really like this lot. I think it's perfect. Yeah, and we could blend like kind of this pathway into the road, because I do really like doing that. You know, I don't like it when it just ends in the middle of nowhere, although you know, I've been able to make that work, especially in the cottage living new world we got, Henford on Bagley, and I think that's mostly because there's a lot of dirt tracks leading up to it, which is great. Like, it looks like there's been a tractor there or something. Like, I think that's like a little bit realistic, and then you can just add your own kind of dirt tracks, or at least that's what I do. But that's just like my personal preference. I just like to blend. I like to blend it into the surrounding areas, and sometimes it's really difficult to do. But yeah, so this is the little, like, I guess it's just like a little dirt patch, isn't it? With the bench and then barbecue. Like, there's not too much like I could have done with it, I don't think. But yeah, we end up adding a few more decorations, but it's all overgrown at the back as well. So yeah, they just have like a little bench, but I think like they probably, you know, go walking around in the surrounding areas. Like it's so pretty on this kind of rural area of Windenburg. So yeah, they probably don't need like a huge garden. And as I said, like these are this is a family who like they like to stay in, like their home is like their comfort place kind of thing. Yeah, and they just like staying at home with a good book. So yeah, but yeah, just making it a bit more overgrown out the back, adding that cute thing from cottage living. This isn't pack restricted. Yeah, I thought I would not pack restrict myself for a change and just kind of use everything I could in the game. And it was great, actually. This did take a while because there's a lot more clutter and a lot more landscaping than I normally do, as I said, and then also because I had a lot more of the product catalogue to work with. I think we take these vines back a little bit because it seems a little bit over the top. Yeah, I think that just looks a little bit better. Really enjoyed adding that circle window. I just kind of like imagined having like a little chaise longue and reading in front of that huge circle window where you could kind of look out to the country. There's also a fireplace in there, and I just think that makes like for a really cute living room. I was really happy with that. I did do the floor plan offline as well. I've been doing that a bit more and more just because I just find that like when I come to record it, it's just me spinning the camera around, and I just think, oh, it's just not very pleasant to view. So that's why I've started cutting out the floor plan. But let me know if you really like seeing floor plans. Yeah, and then I can, you know, put some floor plans back in, or if you prefer without the floor plan, or if you don't mind, let me know. But yeah, so we get the chaise longue out, and yeah, I can't even imagine reading there. I think it would be amazing. Obviously, there's a lot of shrubbery that might be clouding the view, but still, like that inside reading a book when it's raining, I think that would be wonderful. Just listening to the rain and the fire crackle. That's like two of my favourite sounds: the rain and then like a fireplace. Just very nice combination. But yeah, this is the start of the clutter. So we're making a little shelf here. As you can see, they've got a wall of books. There is no TV here, although I think we might put a TV in the teenager's room. The teenager is still quite into reading, but I kind of imagined them, like, I don't know, going into their room when they were kind of sick of just like reading with their mom, and they just wanted to watch some telly and do something else other than reading. And yeah, I think like the parent is just not that bothered about any other recreation other than reading. Like, I don't think they're bothered about the TV or anything. But yeah, just adding a lot of plants as well. Just some book clutter by this chaise longue, and also do put some clutter on top of the chaise longue, which you'll probably have to remove if you want that to be functional. I was just kind of enjoying cluttering this up and just making it look really lived in. But yeah, I went a little bit overboard, so there's a couple of things that you will have to remove if you want to use this, but it is play tested. Once I removed a few things, so but it'll be pretty obvious. So if you want to use like that seat, for example, you just need to remove all of these books that I kind of stack on the seat. Yeah, I was just letting myself get carried away for a change. And yeah, I did really enjoy it. It did take me like a couple of times to make this. I'm trying not to rush my build so much, so that, you know, that I just keep like the enthusiasm the whole way through. Like when you've been building for like 6 hours straight, the enthusiasm kind of goes, and you're not as like you're not as detailed, because you just want to like finish the build because you've been building for so long. So I've actually been like walking away from a lot more builds like halfway through, and I find like the end result is that my builds are like more finished and cluttered. But yeah, so this is the, I guess, slob aspect of the parent sim. So there's like a lot here, so maybe, yeah, she's like a little bit of a slob. I mean, there's no like trash or anything, but that's not really what a slob means, that they just leave trash, right? It's just that, you know, I don't know, maybe they don't put things away. That's what I was thinking anyway. So yeah, add a little muted rug, and this is basically the main living area. Well, yeah, this is the only living area. The rest is a kitchen and a dining room, and then the bedrooms. This is quite a small house. It's not quite a tiny home, but it's quite small. Really enjoyed adding a few scuff marks there as well. We do that in the teenager's bedroom as well. So I think like they do live in quite an old house. I'm not sure about why there's a circle window in a really old house. Like maybe they got it installed. I'm not sure about circle windows. I just really liked that idea, and I actually thought it fitted in pretty well here. But yeah, now we are on to the little cloak room. This is the downstairs is very open plan, and I thought here was kind of perfect for the kitchen. And I think we might keep these brown counters. We don't keep the wallpaper everywhere. Definitely not. I'll change that in a minute. Yeah, and I really liked this kitchen. I thought it was nice. We had some beams through here, and then I removed that column, and then I add a little plan there. I think that looks so good. And yeah, the kitchen is also very cluttered as well, to show the personality of the sim. Yeah, really enjoyed using these counters. I think they might be like some of my favourites. Now that I've kind of like stopped using cabinets as much now, just kind of try and use shelving. Because yeah, I just don't like that they've all got a curtain on them. But yeah, they're quite versatile. There's been like in a couple of my builds I've been able to mix and match cabinets. So like obviously it would be great if the cabinets didn't have, you know, curtains on them, but I think like, you know, the majority of the time I've been able to make it work. And you know, the counters are stunning. I think I leave maybe one counter free, so you might need to, like, if you want to download this house, you might want to remove some clutter from one other cabinet so that your sims can cook together. Like as I said, this is for 2 sims, and I think you could even squeeze 3 sims in here. Like there is a double bed. Yeah, there's a double bed and a little bed. So depending on the nature of, you know, the relationships of the sims living here, there could be 3. So yeah, just cluttering up this back counter. I think I'll leave one counter free, or maybe I went over the top and you'll have to remove clutter. I can't remember now. I did this a while ago. I've had a sore throat for a while, so I haven't actually been really playing The Sims, just been like nursing my sore throat. I still have a sore throat. I don't know when it's going. This has been like a week. And yeah, like, I don't know when it's going. It's doing my head in. But yeah, I really enjoyed that there's a few open shelves here as well. I didn't realise for cottage living, and I enjoyed kind of cluttering them up. I like that it's not all open shelves, but there's a few. That's really, speaking of open shelves, I basically like haven't used the Snowy Escape counters. Keep forgetting. I keep using these. I'll have to like start using some different kitchen counters, because it's just been cottage living for quite a few builds now. But yeah, this is the dining area, and yeah, as I said, like, it's quite open plan. But yeah, I imagined this is something that they've done themselves, make it open plan, because you wouldn't get something like this in like an old house. It would be all closed. Yeah, I didn't really like how that kind of shelf was looking, so I swapped it out for that and put a mirror above it and some more clutter. There was a little bit of clutter that I cut out, because I did clutter a lot. I think we're almost done with the clutter though. There's just a bookshelf here, and I think we keep this bookshelf and then maybe add or do we remove it? Yes, I don't know, I can't remember, because I think originally I tried to put a standing mirror here, and then I was like, nah, more books. Yes, I remember now. But there ends up being a plant next to it, and then we put like a little buffet. We just took that under the books, a little buffet, and then I think maybe a little end table. Can't quite remember. But yeah, this is the downstairs. So back to cluttering up. Yeah, I do leave one counter free. I'm pretty happy about that. I was a bit worried then. But yeah, so just adding some more clutter under and on top of this table. Adding some more hanging plants, because I thought they looked really cute. And then we go into quite a modern bathroom, actually. There's 2 bathrooms, so it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I managed to squeeze a bathroom upstairs, which I was really happy about. And actually, now that I say I don't use the Snowy Escape counters, I've literally just popped them down in the bathroom. Plays in a couple of robes, and then we add double sinks, which is nice little luxury, isn't it? Double sinks. And I think that's about it. I didn't end up adding anything for laundry. Like, while I look at this right now, I'm suddenly quite annoyed with myself, because I added laundry baskets intending on adding a clothesline, a bucket, but I didn't. So if you download this house, you might want to do that, or remove the basket if you don't like playing with laundry, because it is just slowly going to accumulate in your bathroom, in your basket. Not that is a bad thing, because you can just delete the basket, right? That's what I don't get about laundry day. I guess if you really like playing hyper realistic, I don't know, it just seems like, well, there's this laundry here and I could load it in, or I could just delete the laundry. Like, I don't know, but I'm quite a lazy simmer, I will admit. But yeah, back to the clutter now. That was the little hallway, so we've got like an open mezzanine area, so and then there's just like two small bedrooms and a bathroom. I say small bedrooms, this isn't actually like that small, it's just a very unusual size. And this is play tested, so this wasn't initially working, so I just had to move that bed a little bit into the wall, and then it was working fine. thought I'd add some miscellaneous bills here as well. As this sim is like a little bit of a hoarder, I just think everything is everywhere. Added a hairdryer under that end table. Yeah, just clutter that I just don't normally go to the effort of adding. I was just really enjoying adding, I think, because as I said, like, I took breaks, so this was just really fun. Still in love with this wallpaper as well. I think it's stunning. And yeah, I'm just adding a few cosmetics. Oh yeah, really love that nail clutter that we got. And yeah, just adding like a few perfumes and shower gels and more nail polishes, and yeah. And then like I kind of assumed that you could put your cotton bud swabs in those like jars. I know they're for pets, but that's what like I assume. Well, I think they're intended to be in a vet, right? But that's what I imagined that was for. I think we keep this modern bookcase in here. I can't quite remember. Yes, we do. And now we're on to my favourite bedroom, which is the teenager's bedroom. So we end up giving the teenager. Also, love that set of drawers. Really do like that. I think that's just so realistic. Love that swatch. Yeah, so we end up giving the teenager a yoga mat. I delete that. And also a hamster. So I don't often use the little hamster thing, but yeah, I decided to use it, and yeah, I thought that was really cute. Although, I mean, in reality, I don't believe you would have a hamster cage in your room. I mean, maybe, but you'd have to have earplugs, I think, because like they're nocturnal and they just go round on their wheel all night, and the wheel's squeaky, and yeah, I just don't think you could do it. But yeah, this is quite a colourful room. Did enjoy adding the little hamster cage and then the yoga mat, and then I also put some footballs in the corner because I thought they were into football, and then there's a gaming console, and then a TV. So as you can see, they're into a lot more than books. Maybe books has been a bit rammed down their throat, and they've like, I mean, not rebelled, just like found other pastimes other than books. And like walking, because yeah, I was thinking like the parent was into books, and then like, you know, hikes around Windenburg. But yeah, the teenager is into a lot of things, and yeah, I do play, as I said, I play tested this, and this all works. The only thing I had to do was swap the hamster cage around with that set of drawers you can see on the left of the hamster cage. I just swapped them round, so the set of drawers will be by the window, and that was because the hamster cage wasn't working. But the yoga mat works. It's actually something I really enjoy doing, because you can just put it down in the middle of the room, the yoga mats, and like they'll just work, and it'll just look like a cute rug. I really enjoy doing that. But yeah, add in a couple of pictures, and then one of them nice curtains that we got the swatch update with, that makes them so much more versatile. Was just using that as well in that lovely grey. We had a couple of posters above this Sim's bed, and then a little calendar. And then we do end up like giving this Sim some books, because I do think like they still like reading. They were still brought up reading. They just have a lot more hobbies now, but yeah, they still like reading, so I still added like a little bookcase into their room, like nothing major like downstairs. But yeah, this is basically the build. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions in the comments down below, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more content from me, please hit subscribe. Catch you later.